and welcome back. As you can see, we have completed the heart. Okay, all of this, don't mind my tails. I've already cut my ball thread. That's a tail hanging up. Okay, so there you go. That's the heart. Now, to put our little handle on here, okay, if you will look here at this picture, you'll see the handle comes in right here and it comes up and over to here. Well, I'm going to show you what I do. Okay, you see I've got thread on here. Now I've cut it from the ball. There is no ball thread attached. I pull off what I think is enough to make this Josephine chain. Now you may have a little bit extra, that's okay, but you want enough just to do the chain. A Josephine chain is the second half of the double stitch repeated, and you repeat it as many times as necessary, and it will give you this little cute little twist to the thread. So I'm going to show you my little trick that I do. Okay, here's the front side, what I'm going to call the front side of my tatted heart. Now here is where I'm going to lay my thread. Okay, hook it on that crochet hook, pull it down through, pull me a loop up. Okay, now I want to do a lock join. Okay, so I'm going to drop that thread, that shuttle, right through there. Okay, and join to that picot. If I can get things to work here. Alright, it's twisting on me. Let me try that again. You can tie it if you want, if it would be easier. Okay, let's try this again. Alright, we're going to do our lock join. Going to lay it across where we're going. I'm going to pull that thread down through the picot. Okay, pull it up, hook it on our finger. Okay, run our shuttle down. Keep everything out of the way and lock it down. Okay, just pull it in there and lock it into place. Once you get it locked, your tail thread, pull it through that section. Okay, that's what you're going to work your Josephine chain on. Alright, that will help you to keep from having two more ends to tie in. It's just something I would do. You don't have to. You can do it however you want to do it, but to me it seems simpler. Okay, what you do is wrap your hand for a chain. Okay, got my threads together here. Out of my way. Tighten up your shuttle thread. Now you can do on a Josephine chain either the first half or the second half. Depends on which direction you want your chain to go, because if you do the first half, the twist will go one way. If you do the second half, the twist goes the other way. And what you do is, alright, this would be the first half of a double stitch, and a second half. That will get you out away from your work. Then you want to do the first half or the second half. It's up to you. If you do the first half every time, you're going to have to roll. If you do the second half, you just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you'll see the twist starting to come in. 6, 7, 8, and to give it a little extra twist, roll it around, drop your shuttle down, pull it back up, and just keep going with the same thing. First half or the second half of the double stitch, and you can see it's already twisting. Okay, and that's how you do a Josephine chain. Okay, there you go. Let me zoom in on that for you so you can see. Move all this out of the way and get it on some white paper so you can see that beautiful twist. Okay, look at that. And it's just the second half of the double stitch. But I always put one double stitch in, one completed double stitch before I start my Josephine chain to lock it in. Keep it from slipping. And you'll make that chain as long as you need it to be to reach over to here. If you're going to make earrings, you don't want it huge and long unless that's what you want. If you're going to make it for an ornament to hang, you want it a little longer. Give it some drape. But that's the Rosemarie pattern. Isn't it beautiful? Now grant you, this one is done in blue. This one's done in red. You can see. You can use any color you want. Okay? So I hope that helps. I hope you enjoyed the tag-along. We'll have more coming along here before you know it. And look down below. You'll get the pattern. I'll give you a link to the pattern and the online tatting classes if you can't attend those classes, because there's a lot of questions that are asked in those classes and I didn't know. So, I mean, I learn something every time I go into a class. So, until next time, you have a great day and happy tatting. Thank you. And you're going to have 3 picots on